Hi guys, welcome to today's video. So I've been putting off doing this video because I was waiting for the new Dixie Plates from Kate Dix over in Australia, but unfortunately they got lost. So I've had this stuff for a couple of weeks and I was really trying to wait for these plates to come. So what I'm going to do is I've decided just to do this video. When the plates do come, then I'll do a separate video for that. So, but I wanted to do this kind of nail stamping queen haul because I brought all of this stuff from one website. Obviously you can get it from Dixie Plates as well, but I bought mine from Nail Stamping Queen UK. So I just thought I'd go through some of the stuff that I brought, maybe do a couple of demos for you as well, particularly on the stamper and everything. So yeah, I'll just get into it and start showing you what I got. So I'll just start off with these two plate holders. I've been waiting for ages for them to come back into stock because they are the absolute perfect size for the Dixie Plates. So like this, so this is the Spring 01 Dixie Plate. They just fit so perfectly in there. And I know that obviously I'm going to keep getting Dixie Plates, so I stocked up whilst I could. So I bought two of them just so that I know that I've got space for my future Dixie Plates. So those are the first thing. Then the next thing I brought were these essentially gold leaf products. So we've obviously got a gold leaf one, a silver leaf one and a copper leaf one. It has got a little bit of a rose gold tinge to it as well. But they come as a trio and they're, you know, good quality, and obviously as well, hopefully you can see the Nail Stamping Queen UK logo on the lid as well. Just because lately I've been looking at loads of stuff online and I just really fancied them. So the pots are really quite cute. I have got some old gold leaf, but I can't remember where I got it from. But this actually looks nicer quality. I don't know if you guys can see that. I don't know, the Nail Stamping Queen one just looks a bit nicer. So I'm hoping to be able to start using these obviously on clients and stuff, and the little tubs are really cute, and it's really nice obviously to have the 3 different colours as well. So I'll obviously do a little demo of that and show you a little swatch of each as well at the end of the video. So then I also got loads and loads of foils. So they're slowly sort of coming back for me with clients. So I just did a big stock really. So we've got some like oil slick ones here. I think they might actually be like mermaidy ones. I can't really remember. But they all look really nice, and obviously some nice metallic-y ones and holographic ones. I was really looking forward to this sort of gold holographic. That looks amazing. Snake skin, because I thought that would look quite cool. Obviously a plain silver because I have got a plain gold already. There's another kind of oil slick one. Like a copper rose goldy holographic, silver holographic, because again I've got gold holographic but not those. Then there's this marble one that's really cool. It's like a teal marble, and then like an iridescent holographic as well. And then some shapes. We've got some really nice, like it's pale rose gold, this sort of colour here, that will look really nice. And then like a pink holographic, and then a plain red. So I obviously won't do swatches of each of these, but I'll do a little demo at the end of the video of a couple, just to kind of show you some, maybe one that's a full coverage and then maybe one that isn't. So, and then I bought these Dixie Plates products. So this is the new Magic Touch stamper. So it comes with the 2 heads, so you've obviously got the pink squishy one and then the clear one as well. This one is apparently meant to be very, very good for beginners. And then I also got the new sort of credit card scrapers. Now these are, so I've already checked them out. These are a lot more sturdy than the original ones, so I'm really looking forward to trying these out because these are my favourite type of scrapers, and you get them in a pack of 5, so you get quite a lot for your money, and they look so cool as well. So obviously what I'm going to do as well for you is do a demo of the stamper heads, and obviously with the scraper as well. So we'll just get started into all the demos. So the first demo that I'm going to do is on the gold leaf. So I'm going to try out the copper / rose gold one, just because it was one of the reasons I bought the pack, because I really wanted the different colours, not just the plain gold. So I'm just going to start off using Magpie Gel Colour in All About Mimi. So I'm just going to apply one coat of this, but obviously if you were doing this on a natural nail, you would have applied your base coat and then your first layer of colour, and then this is your second coat of colour. And then I'm going to cure that in my lamp. So then once that's been fully cured, I'm then going to get the Magpie Detailer brush. So it's quite a small brush, and obviously the gold leaf. So, and the nice thing about the gold leaf stuff is it should just kind of like melt into the gel polish. So then all I'm going to do now is just get Magpie Gel Colour Let It Shine, which is the top coat, and just top coat this nail twice, curing in between each layer. So then obviously once that's been top coated twice, I've just used the Magpie Gel Cleanser just to wipe off the tacky layer. So that's the copper rose gold one that I've just shown you the demo for, and then I've done swatches for the other two as well. So here I've obviously used the silver leaf over Magpie Gel Colour Tinker Tailor, which is a navy, and then here obviously use the gold leaf over Magpie Gel Colour Georgie Porgy. So all three are absolutely stunning, and they're really easy to work with, and obviously you can stamp on top of that, leave it as it is. It's just a bit of a nice alternative to foil because you have that kind of like crinkled look, but they're really nice and soft. They're really delicate to use, so you don't need to kind of use a strong hand or anything with them, and they're very easy just to pat in. Like you can see, all three of them are really super flat. So those are the gold leaves. So we'll move on to the foils. So for the first foil, I'm actually going to use this like holographic snakeskin one because I think that looks really cool. So the first thing I'm going to do is do a layer of Black Betty by Magpie Gel Colour, which is just obviously a black. Again, if you're doing this on natural nails, you would have done your base coat and your first layer of colour. This is my sort of second layer of colour. So but this is going to be a full coverage foil, which can be quite tricky. So I'm just going to cure that. So then before I apply my foil glue, I just want to wipe off that tacky layer from the gel colour. So this should go pretty matte. We don't want a tacky layer on there at all. So obviously, as you can see, that's now all gone matte. So I'm just going to do a really nice thin layer all over the black of this foil glue, and we need to wait for this to dry absolutely completely, but it needs to air dry. Don't cure this in your lamp or anything like that. So obviously just a nice thin layer, and that will go crystal clear when it's fully dry. So while we're waiting for the foil glue to dry, I'm going to get my foil ready. So we just want a nice section at the end, and I'm just going to use some little scissors and cut the section off. So, and just before we apply this onto the nail, I'm just using some of the Magpie Gel Cleanser just to give the back of the foil a nice clean, and again we just need to wait for that to go matte again for it to dry. So our back of the foil has just gone matte again, so this is now completely ready. So I'm going to place it just in the middle of the nail, and I'm going to run my finger just over the middle as well, like that, and then I'm going to start spreading out that foil either side. Now obviously full coverage foils can be quite tricky, So they're not something that you might get straight away, but they are pretty cool. And obviously, as you can see, hopefully around sort of the outer edge, as it is coming off onto the nail, it's coming away from the rest of the foil, so it's coming off in sort of a clear backing. And there you go. That looks amazing over the black as well. So then obviously, to stop this from chipping from the nail as well, my little tip is just to get a wooden file and just to file once, twice, just along that free edge, just to make sure that there's no sort of glue there, or that, you know, at least your top coat has something a bit rougher to stick to. And then all I'm going to do is just top coat this twice with the Magpie Let It Shine. So then for my second one, I'm going to use this sort of rose gold holographic one. Still going to use it over the black base, but this one I just want kind of pieces of it. I don't want it full coverage. So again, like before, I'm just going to do a layer of the black, but again, this would technically be your second layer of colour, and I'm going to cure that. So again, the same as before, I'm just going to wipe this tacky layer off of the black just before we apply the foil glue. So, and again, I'm going to do the same thing. I'm just going to apply a thin layer all over the nail, even though we're only doing sections. But again, nice thin layer, and we need to wait for this to completely dry, and don't cure it in your lamp. So, and whilst we're waiting for that foil glue to dry, the same as before, I'm just going to get a section of this foil out. So I'm just going to cut a section off of here, but obviously you can do it a bit smaller because we're not doing a full coverage nail for this one. And the same as before, I just want to get some of the Magpie cleanser and just cleanse the back, make sure it's all clean, and then obviously just wait for that to go matte as well. So as you can see, that foil glue is now completely dry on there. So all I'm going to do this time is just literally pat certain sections over the nail. This is not a full coverage one though, so remember, it's nice to kind of see those bits, but that's the amount of foil that I've used. You could always save that, or obviously if you're doing more than one nail, which you probably would be on a client, you can use that again. But it's very, very effective, and especially with the holographic ones, they look amazing. So again, I'm just going to do the same though, even though this isn't full coverage, just to make sure we haven't got any foil glue on the free edge. I'm just going to run over it a little bit, make sure that all of that dust is gone, and then I'm going to double top coat this, curing in between each layer. So, and again, obviously I've just wiped that tacky layer off. But look at those, they look absolutely amazing. Both holographic, and they both look really nice over the black as well. So that's a demo of full coverage and also sort of a sparingly placed foil. So now I'm gonna look at the stamper and scraper. Okay, so this is the Magic Touch stamper. So like I said, it comes with a clear head and also a pink sticky head, and like I said, this is great for beginners apparently. So let's have a little look. I'm going to use both for just one nail, using the spring plate. So I'm actually going to start with the pink one, which obviously isn't see-through, so this is just like your normal stamper, but you're kind of getting two in one. It's quite sticky. Obviously just going to clean it with my lint roller, nothing else. So I'm going to use Dixie Plates Spring 01. I'm going to do these two images here. So I'm going to start off with this image. So, and I've got my nail ready. So I'm going to hit the bottle in Espresso Martini, which is a bronzy colour. And obviously got the new scraper. So the stamping image has picked up really, really well. Unfortunately, I've done some shoddy work, so I am just going to remove this so I can actually put this on the nail, but it's picked up really well and it's so easy to pick up because it is really sticky. So I can see what they mean about it being great for beginners. So I just need a little bit more polish on there. Okay, so obviously with these ones you can't see where you're going, but I've just literally pressed it straight down and look at that, that looks amazing. Really easy to use as well, so if you are a beginner I really would suggest that. That was really easy to use. Okay, so obviously I'm just going to take that one out now and pop in the clear one, which again is sort of a little bit sticky. It's not like the other Dixie Plate stampers for sure. It has a bit more of a sticky feeling to it, but obviously now I'm just going to do the outline and I'm going to use Hit the Bottle in As Black as Night. Yeah, again, super easy to pick that image up. So this is now where obviously I need to do a bit of lining up. So hopefully that is about right. It's very hard to do this on camera, even with a clear jelly stamper. It's a bit more of a tunnel as well than obviously the other ones. Yeah, so my placement has not been great with that, but I think that's because I'm trying to do it on camera. But obviously the image has come out really, really well. And obviously you saw it on the stamper as well. It was really clear and it was really easy to actually pick up because it is that little bit stickier. Okay, so there are sort of all the demos for the products that I brought. Now I actually did buy these all myself as well. These weren't sent to me. I brought them all from Sarah myself. I really like having the Dixie Plate stamper so I can use them for you guys and kind of know what to suggest for you as well. This stamper is really, really good for newbies, really good because they are that little bit stickier. Obviously you have to get used to kind of the tunnel, which I think with some of the other ones that are a bit rounder and a bit fatter in a way, they're a little bit easier to use, but these heads are great. And I absolutely love these scrapers. They are brilliant. These are like my favourite type of scrapers as well. So I'm so glad that I've now got the Dixie Plates one. I can throw away my old ones. And again, like with the foils and stuff, really easy to use. So I'm excited to start using them on clients as well. Obviously I will leave all the links down below for you for where you can get all of this. And obviously when I do get the Dixie Plates, actual stamping plates, I'll obviously do a review for you guys as well. There is another launch happening as well, so it might be a bit of a combined one for both the launches because obviously I'm now quite a couple of weeks late, obviously with the last one, which I think it was like a camouflage plate and the lace plate. So I still haven't got them there, but they are on their way to me this time and I'm really hoping that they arrive. So yeah, so I hope that you liked this video, guys, a bit of a haul and a bit of a demo video for you. Please don't forget to like and subscribe, and I will see you guys again soon. Bye.